Ready? Is my hat straight? Do I look okay? Do I look like shit?
No. There you go. Perfect.
Headphones on or off?
On.
We really need to take a deep dive into this because as we are owners of a turtle. Does it describe the turtle? Does it say what color, breed?
Oh, hold on. I found the article. Man found. There we go.
Does it say where he placed the turtle in his pants by chance?
So,
Was he wearing it as a nut cup? Maybe it was a
turtle?
double-purpose turtle.
the turtle was detected Friday after a body scanner alarm went off.
How the hell did a body scanner detect a turtle in this guy's pants?
It was in his groin area.
Well, I mean,
He reached into his pants and pulled out the turtle, which was about 5 inches,
seems about right.
and wrapped in a small blue towel. That's funny.
I mean,
Why?
that's perfect.
We have seen travelers try to conceal knives and other weapons on their person, in their shoes, and in their luggage. However, I believe this is the first time we have come across someone who is concealing a live animal down the front of his pants.
Also, we would like to know the breed of the turtle.
Oh, it was a red slider.
A red slider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good name for a penis. But
Saying that she was behind a vehicle on the highway. She saw somebody get kidnapped. And so she started texting 911. Well, they started texting her back. And they were like, well, where are you? Blah, 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 trying to get a hold of her. She stopped responding. They called her. She answered once, and they were like, hello. They kind of started catching on that it wasn't real. And they decided to trace the phone back to where it was coming from. They had tons of cops out going 90, 100 miles an hour. They had a helicopter. Like, they thought this was real. Like, somebody got kidnapped and they were going to die or something. They trace it back to this girl's house, and they come up to the house, and the dad's mowing the lawn. It's like in the morning, like 9 in the morning. And he's like, can I help you guys? Like, what's going on? I had no idea. They had like 4 or 5 sheriffs come out to their house, and they pulled the girl out of the house, and they were talking to her. They put the girl in handcuffs and took her into the station. Like, she is getting charged with a felony. She's 11. Yeah.
holy shit.
You'll have to watch the video.
When did this happen?
It wasn't that long ago because it was on Explore With Us.
Oh.
Yeah, it's them. But, like, they're talking to her, and she's in the garage. And, of course, at one point, I guess one of the officers was like, they weren't treating her very nicely because of what she was doing. I'm like, that's a lot of resources she took up. Like, you can't just call the police or text the police and say that. Like, they're going to respond.
Yeah.
That's what their job is. But I guess at one point the officer said that when she answered the phone once when they called, because she said she didn't say anything. She's like, well, I didn't say anything when they answered. I guess one of the guys goes, hello. And she goes, go fuck yourself, and hangs up. So one of the cops was like, I ain't treating this lightly. Like, that girl knew. And the parents, surprisingly, were on board. They were pissed. They were like, what? The dad even looks at her and goes, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Good.
Like, because he and I was surprised because I was like, oh, they're going to try to defend her. The dad's like, you know what? We tried to take you away from your phone and get you to do stuff not on your phone. And this is what you do. Yeah, it was good. You'll have to watch it later.
What a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, what a little fucker.
She tried to blame it on her 7-year-old brother, too, saying that he was like, oh, well, let's call 911 or something. And the officer's like, he's 7. Like, and you did it. He didn't do it. Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I swear that crack pipe over there is the baby's.
Yeah.
Man, that is crazy.
And they show her in the video. They cuff her, and they take her in the car, and they take her to the police station where she is going to get, like, fingerprinted and everything.
Boy.
I thought they were, like, faking it to, like, make it, like...
That's a bitch slap of reality there, nice and young.
Yeah, the dad's like, you realize you just fucked up your life, right? Like, you fucked up.
So what are they trying to charge her with then?
Felony to, it's like what is it? The falsification of a, like, reporting of a, whatever it's called, a crime. Yeah. I don't know. It was pretty good, though. I was sitting there, I'm like, oh my God. I was like, you're that kid.
So, like, I wonder if it's, like, comparable to those people that, the kids that do the fake bomb threats type.
I would think it would be close. I would think it would have some sort of, like, likeness.
Yeah.
But
You can text 911.
yeah. I didn't know that. I was like, I guess you probably can nowadays. I've never had to do it, but.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's helpful when you can't talk.
Yeah, I guess especially if, like, you're in a car and you're trying to keep your voice down or something,
Yeah.
and you have a phone on you and you're trying to get a hold of them.
That was a good thing about being fat. I never really had to worry about being kidnapped too much, unless you had like a Suburban.
Escalade.
Like a fucking good quality Escalade. Then you can kidnap my big ass. If you got a Honda Civic, you better shut the fuck up and let me probably drive.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Florida gone wild. Animal encounters.
Ooh.
There was bears, sharks, and gators. Oh my.
Oh.
Florida man attacked by bear while trying to save dog. He was trying to save his dog.
In Florida?
Yeah.
What the hell kind of bear was roaming around there?
Blake Sprout was his name. Jumped into action.
Was that the bear's name?
No, that was the guy's name. His dog's name is Karen.
What a fucking bitch of a dog, probably.
Probably. He was trapped in a bear's mouth in his front yard. The attack on Karen came after she reportedly chased the bear cub. Oh, it was a bear cub, which was near its mother. Oh, near its mother and two other cubs. Oh.
Well.
I ran up to it and kicked it in the chest to drop her.
The bear or the dog?
The guy drop kicked the bear in the chest.
Drop kicked? Holy shit.
Kicked it in the chest to drop her.
Oh my God. Where is Chuck Norris? Can we get a review on the drop kick? Do they have any video? How good was the drop kick? I wonder. Was it like both feet in the air, like Steve-O style? Like,
I know.
Or like the Bam Margera?
The bear ended up biting Sprout in the stomach, the guy. Oh my gosh.
Why do they all sound like dog names? Even the main
I know.
one. The guy's name is Sprout.
His last name is Sprout. Was trying to save Karen, his dog.
Jesus Christ.
And got bit in the stomach. Huh. They were both bitten and sustained injuries, but are both expected to make a full recovery. Wow.
Well, whose fucking bear was it? Or was it a wild bear? Bernstein bears? What are we talking here?
It doesn't say. It shows. Oh, it does have a video.
Coca-Cola bear?
It doesn't say what kind of bear it was. Yeah. Well, I'm glad Karen and Sprout are going to be okay.
That's
right?
So lame. International conflicts. Provide an update of the ongoing Syria civil war and recent developments. What the fuck do I know about the Syrian war? I don't know jack shit. Trying to fucking put together my life, goddammit. We ain't got time for this Syria civil war. What the fuck are we talking about here? Sports and entertainment. Who the hell is that? Don't have time for that either. Discuss India's victory. Once again, we're still putting together the pieces. Ain't got time for that shit either. Looks like that's the end of today's episode. Like, comment, and subscribe to the Tupy Show. Make sure you keep feeding that beast, all right? Flog the dolphin.
What?
Flog the dolphin.
What does that mean? Oh, fucking gross.
Yeah. You never heard that?
No.
Flog the fucking dolphin?
No, don't do that.
Oh my God. Don't. I'm going to fucking do that if I want to. Fucking do it whatever I want.
Double-handed?
Fuck yeah.
You could be in one movie. What movie would you be in? Nope, not pornos. No.
Got nothing.
That's a tough one. What are you thinking over there? What do you got?
I would say I think I would like to be. Fuck. I'm trying to think of the movie off the top of my head with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh my God, with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah. What is it?
Is it the one with Will Ferrell?
No, where he's the porn star. Mark
Oh my God, Boogie Nights?
Boogie Nights. There we go. I could not think of the name to save my life.
Wow.
Yeah, Boogie Nights. Yep.
Why?
Well, you said no porn, but this is just
so
an about life
closest
of a porn star.
Okay, sure.
No, I hear those guys have it just super bad. And they're just...
Porn stars?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of other people's podcasts, and I don't know. You know, you hear there's that one lady who slept with like 1,000 dudes in 12 hours.
Gross.
She's a hero to every person who would dive in, I guess. She talks about one guy bringing his mom, so good on him. That's fucking interesting.
Did she join? Or did she just stand back for like moral support?
Maybe she cheered him on. You know, maybe she gave him that extra push.
That's awkward.
That would be awkward. Maybe they went out for Chinese food afterwards or something.
Maybe.
Like a good Chinese buffet.
Maybe he was trying to date her and he was trying to like win her over by taking her to Chinese.
Well, maybe he was like, meet my mom. And maybe that was his razzle dazzle there.
Maybe.
He's like, ain't nobody doing this shit.
His mom better have been like Pamela Anderson. Like somebody cool that's done porn ish. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, then why don't you explain LifeCap and put that out so people can actually hear it? You can explain it all the time, or because people don't know exactly what it is, like from you. This is a good way, and you could put that out there. So, like, if you had a grandkid or a kid that never met you, they could meet you, essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I am doing with LifeCap is giving the people a chance who can't fucking talk on a camera, because this is not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to fucking talk on a camera. I didn't want to do any of this shit. I like my life kind of a little just...
Less people-y?
Yeah. I just want to fucking live my goddamn life.
Yeah.
And I think giving people this chance to think about it, you will be able, if you ever want to hear your father's voice after they pass away, you will be able to hear that.
Right.
You know, you'll be able to ask it questions. You know, all the shit that you might have forgotten while they were here. Yeah. You know, all that shit. Think of how much shit is on the internet of you.
Right.
And also with the idea for the hologram.
Yeah, being able to actually see them will be it's different. The whole thing is just very different. I don't think people comprehend that. That's what when you try to explain it to them, they will, but coming from you and hearing it from you is different than just seeing it, you know, like.
Well, and that's the thing too. This all kind of stems from, you know, like, with, yeah, just me losing my dad so young and that shit, you know.
Right.
That's fucking hard.
Yeah.
You know, I never got any of those chances, but now all these will, you know. You're going to be able to hear all those videos again. You're going to hear all that shit. I never did. You know, everybody's going to get that chance, you know?
Yeah. It sucks for the people that don't, you know, but
yeah.
You can always be that person that gives it to somebody else that does have that chance.
Yeah. And nowadays, the only people you see on YouTube are the people that are rich as fuck or broke as fuck. Everybody else in the middle gets washed away.
Yeah.
And that's what this is for. All those blue collar fucking ghosts, you know, all the people, all the fucking nurses nobody knows about, you know, all the people that just eat shit.
Yeah.
Just eat shit all day long. And nobody knows who the fuck they are but a picture on the wall, you know? And they're like, "Oh, well, fuck, he did wonders. He worked 30 years and died." Yeah. Thank God he worked every fucking day, but thank God we have LifeCap to go back and figure out who the fuck he was. Oh, look, he was miserable, you know, or he had those happy moments, all that shit, you know. I don't want those people to get forgotten, you know. Shit. My dad wore a dress for that one lady. Fuck, what was that in the 90s?
Oh,
he might have been the first transgender man. Shaved his fucking head and wore a dress to raise, what was it, like $5,000 for a lady with fucking cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fucking kills himself. Like, shit like that.
Yeah, it just shows you it's like, you never know what people are dealing with or how they're, you know, because people, yeah, like he could do that, but then underneath, it's like, why did he do what he did? And now, you know, hopefully you can help the next person out so they know who their people were, you know, their grandparents, their dad, their mom.
And you know what's funny too is it sounds like a batshit crazy idea, but people just don't see it. You're doing it right now. Mm-hmm. You know, all those stupid little make your own avatars.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All of those little things. Import your fucking credit card here. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Because we want those API calls all to come back to us, baby. Mm-hmm. You know, like it's like
just unlocking your iPhone, it's tracking your face. It's everywhere.
And think about it. Amazon has a PPE image scanner. I have to go back and look at that actual name, but you will be able to see when Greg forgot to wear his gloves. How many times did Greg not wear his gloves? Oh, 3 times. Well, that asshole is getting fucking captured by OpenCV right there.
Suspend him. He hasn't been doing his job.
Nobody is going to want to fucking work. We already joked about it a long time ago about how, before you know it, we're all going to be wearing suits of armor. All the safety bullshit they try to make you wear, fucking impact gloves this, hard hat this, nut cup turtles, you know, can't take those on a plane.
You can try.
You can try. I wonder if that guy got arrested. Or they're just like, get the fuck out of here, dude. What are you doing?
Why?
Yeah.
That's too funny. I wish I would have seen that.
Oh shit, there was like a fucking pound of heroin in the fucking turtle shell. He's like, oh, thank God they didn't find that shit.
Smuggled some joints in the back of his
Yeah, joints.
That's just my weed turtle.
Oh fuck, this isn't Russia, is it? Oh man. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, how just life can change, especially when you put your mind to something. With everything you've done in the past 2 years, you know. And with a hurt back.
Yeah, doesn't feel like a lot though still. Tell you what.
Well, Josh.
Well, longer than that because I worked at the power plant.
Oh, yeah, true.
That was a lot of fun times.
Oh, yeah, it sounds great. Sounds really fun. Exhilarating.
Some seriously good toilet stories. About the time I put the fire out while it was Thanksgiving Day and I was sitting on the toilet just buying time.
Oh my God. Good toilet story. You want to tell your story about Chicago?
Chicago. Oh, God. Chicago toilet story. Tupy's toilet stories.
Yep.
God, I can't start Tupy's toilet stories. I really don't have too many fucking toilet stories. It's like,
You have a toilet story like every day. You post.
oh yeah, I do. I'm gonna let you know, people, right now. If you see a post from me, it is either a a tool call or a me on the toilet.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, most likely me on the toilet. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one.
Dude,
No automation involved.
that's what everybody's just going to think you do. You're just on the toilet all the time.
Aut-
It looks like it at this point.
Next episode will be recorded from the toilet. That'd
No.
be fucking great.
No. Remember we were gonna set up the studio?
Live from the shitter.
Yeah, remember we were going to set up the studio like a
Oh
toilet.
yeah.
Look like we're recording in a bathroom.
Oh, that would be. I think that'll be.
Remember when we make grunting noise every once in a while?
God damn it, Bill. Fucking make it look like a public restroom.
Oh,
You got fucking stalls up.
right on the walls. Gloria's a bitch.
That is good. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Peter has a small penis.
Yeah. Then their phone number.
Yep.
Peter has a small penis. Thin dick. He's got a thin dick.
Pencil dick.
Thin dick. Oh, man. What else we got here? What were we talking about?
LifeCap.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I summed it up very good there. I should pull up the repo and just read it.
There you go.
Quantum.
Well, I think it's also one of those things where it's like, it's a lot. So trying to explain it until you can actually like show it. It's a really good thing. So
It's a lot of power.
Yeah.
Need a lot of power.
Yeah. But so you're doing it.
I still just want to sell nudes to old ladies.
I know.
They need it.
Butthole pics.
It's gonna be just me making bread naked.
Sourdough.
Everybody likes a good sourdough.
Fuck yeah. That was the ASMR part of the episode.
Oh my god. Oh shit. That's my butthole.
I told you to shave that thing. It's so hairy.
Fuck. I know. I'm trying to figure out that's the one thing too, when it comes to explaining stuff like this, it's hard because you'll have it in your head and I try to structure it in a way people can understand it. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the simplest way of saying it is just a virtual version of you.
Yeah,
That's what LifeCap is just a virtual version of you.
Yeah.
So don't fuck it up.
Yeah, stop being a dum-dum.
Yeah, quit being a piece of shit out there. You know? If you're going to record yourself, make sure it's doing some shit that doesn't suck.
Yeah.
You know?
Or do, because that's entertaining.
Yeah, no shit. We need some stuff to talk about, too. Turns out our lives are pretty fucking boring.
Yeah.
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 Talk to a robot most of the fucking day.
I'm just complaining about how our body hurts and we're only 35.
Oh, yeah. Where's the drawer of geriatric goods?
It's like once we hit 30, it's just like it went
85 sleeves. Yeah, sleeve.
like I'm wearing a knee brace right now.
Yeah.
Do you have your special hand thing on right now?
No, I took my hand brace off. Yeah.
Oh, we are not 90, I promise.
I should get those tattooed on me. Get a knee brace tattoo. You know?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Yeah. Somebody out there in the world probably. Do you think somebody out there has tattooed a neck brace on themselves, like for insurance purposes?
Yes. You know, there's some weirdo out there that has.
Like, I forget what movie it is, but there's a movie with Bill Murray in it where he fucking leaves the courthouse and he takes like 5 steps out and he yanks the foam collar off of him and he just goes like this. He's like, oh, thank God.
God, what? I can't remember what that is.
I cannot remember what movie it is, but man, it is good. That one part just sticks out. Bill Murray, we know you're watching, and the world.
You're really awesome.
We'd love to have you.
Love to meet you someday.
Yeah, we'll talk about Caddyshack, how that was kind of the...
I'm sure he's really over that.
Yeah, the only movie I ever watched as a kid because we were poor as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Satellite out here on this farm? Nah, there's too much sky. Turns out you're poor. Yeah. Turns out you're poor. You just can't afford that shit. Yep. No. There's just too many clouds in all this open field. Can't get a satellite out here.
Nope. No bears.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Why are you grabbing your boobies?
Not a good angle.
Stop sitting like that. There you go. Suck it in. God, I'm glad you're on camera because
I'm so handsome.
Yeah. Well, don't do that.
Ready? Is my hat straight? Do I look okay? Do I look like shit?
No. There you go. Perfect.
Headphones on or off?
On.
Welcome to the Tupy Show. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And remember, the world is watching.